Well, hello, thank you for joining me today again on the Church History Trail. And where we're actually are is in Belfast, and we're actually at the Queen's Bridge. And of course, this bridge replaced the old long bridge that used to span over the Lagan. And there's a wee plaque here, and I'm going to read it out to you. It says, Lagan side, the Queen's Bridge was built in 1841 to 1843 to replace the old Long Bridge 1688 to 1841. And so that's a wee plaque to commemorate then the Long Bridge that used to be here, and of course it's now the Queen's Bridge. And the Queen's Bridge is actually a Victorian stone arch bridge, and it was named after Queen Victoria, and it was opened to traffic in 1843. Now the previous bridge, the Long Bridge that was on this site, its construction began in 1682, and it's supposedly was actually over an ancient ford that used to be here. Now it had 21 arches and was actually 840 feet long with a width of 20 feet. And the bridge was rebuilt several times over the years, such as in 1692 when 7 arches collapsed due to the Williamite troops that had been transporting their cannons over it. And also General Schomberg's troops crossed the Long Bridge in 1689. And the photo that I used for this wee video actually shows the general's troops actually crossing the Long Bridge. So that's the Williamite troops actually crossing the Long Bridge. And as we saw in the other video, there's a concrete slab from the original Long Bridge, it is said. And as you can see, it is actually, and if you watch the other wee video, you'll see that it is actually, it's embedded on the concrete, and it's at the junction of the Castlereagh Street and Albert Bridge Road in East Belfast. And if you remember in that wee video, there's a plaque, and it says the Long Bridge stone built in 1831. But as we saw there's an alternative version that is that it is actually the last piece of the Long Bridge that was commenced in 1682, and then it was dismantled in 1841. And so there you can see Queen's Bridge. And so at least this represents a wee piece of history, and it used to be the Long Bridge that was over the River Lagan. And so thank you for joining me today again on the Church History Trail. God bless.